or Lucid if he has any money left. But do remember that Zai was attacking the Protoss player. Now he is attacking the Terran player up here. Let me rewind that just a little bit and speed it up. But he just ran in and killed the Protoss Nexus while we were having this little battle. Now he went over to the Terran base, and he's going to be killing all the SCVs here as well. Just want to show you guys real fast what happened. And so all these SCVs going down, moving in. So we both have one base to one base effectively. I guess the Protoss is up and running a little bit, but he lost a lot of tech. He is forced to train Immortals only just because that's the only building he has, which is actually pretty good against these tanks. Nice micro getting nice and close so all three of them can shoot at once. Both those tanks go down, and he's going to finish off these Marines as well. Stalkers on the high ground shooting down some rallying Marauders there, and putting down my expansion here. Can we build back and defeat them? I don't know, but those Immortals are blocking the command centers. That's pretty cool. Terran being overrun by Lucid Creep, still putting down Creep Tumors, so this could probably give us a very big advantage just because Creep under Terran SCVs slows down their mining time by 92%, and you can just see how slow these SCVs are mining, and he has hardly any money because of that. Only 3,000 minerals and 1,200 gas. So we're looking very good here because Still is so depleted on minerals. Running up here, catching this expansion, so making the best use I can out of these Stalkers. This small, humble number of Stalkers, 12 Stalkers. This Nexus is going to go down, and after I pick up this probe. And I was afraid that they were going to come with help to try to stop this from this row. So I was kind of attack moving away, so I was in better position to run away. And it is destroyed. Will I take down these pylons? Yeah, it looks like I'm going to destroy these pylons as well. But we're looking pretty even right now, to be honest. Let's take a look at the army sizes. Let's see. Looks like we're the three bottom ones. So Lucid is completely out of his army. 3 Immortals. I have my Stalker army, and Zai has an army, but they are ahead in army size overall. So not really enough to attack with, just because Zai has his siege tanks. He's got one here. A couple here he could probably siege up, but it is very, very difficult to assault this base. There are 2 chokes coming into these 3 bases, 1 choke and 2 chokes, and you can set up tanks up here, and it's very difficult to deal with that, especially with the tower when you can see everyone coming blinking up. Oh my gosh, I need to show you this. I am so sorry, I'm missing everything this game. I told you there was just a lot happening at once. Now I'm running down after destroying those 2 pylons to their 2 natural expansions that are guarded by rocks. And I do see these because of Zai's scan, and I'm like, he's focusing the rocks. He's not going to be paying attention, and so I go up and focus down these Immortals really fast. So very smart move on my part, I must say. Killing 3 Immortals just because I realized his attention might be elsewhere. Blinking in, not noticing these tanks. So smart move followed by a very stupid move. Still, I believe I got my money's worth with that Immortal ownage. So 6 Stalkers remaining, killed about 2 Marauders and 3 more Immortals or so. So that's going to incapacitate the Protoss player for quite a while. He needs to start training probes right there. Where is this guy going? Not anywhere, really. And this Terran player really needs to start spending his money. So at this point, because we are trying to win the game and we're not really focusing on any kind of proxy hatchery cheese anymore, I'd say we have an advantage over this guy because he is just not building anything. He's not doing much at all. But I'm slowly saturating my Nexus here. Zai is just pumping out the tanks. Check out the army size. Looks like he's about even with the teal player, a little bit ahead, but the blue player has a lot more than I do. I just have those Stalkers right now. I'm still working on rebuilding. Luckily, I have quite a bit of my tech left. Two Warp Gates, a Cybernetics Core, and a Twilight Council. So this is still anyone's game, really. Very hackerific scan by Zai. Actually, I don't think that was our scan. I think that might have been their scan, so I take that back. Lots of Marines and lots of tanks, even more tanks and some Marauders moving out here. How many tanks do we have here protecting our expansions? Whoa, 5 more tanks coming in, 3 tanks on the ledge already, and I've got a pylon here just to warp in anything I might need, and Zai now controls the tower. We still cannot see these forces yet, and my Stalkers were just kind of moving out, trying to do whatever harassment they can, and I was at this tower, so I believe we do know this force is coming. Here it is. Boom, boom, boom. Lots of dead units, one dead tank, quite a few dead infantry, but there is just no good way for them to approach this unless they just had like 1 or 2 banshees. They could try to send in a couple fodder marines here to bait some damage. Or here we go, a dropship, that might work. Is it gonna drop? No, looks like he's running away from my stalkers. Able to get a couple shots off, blinking away because I was a little bit too close to this, but that was a good idea. He should try to get a drop up here, and that would do pretty well against these tanks. A lot of tanks on this left side as well, not too much on the right side, so they could theoretically squeeze by here and do some damage that way. Lucid rebuilding. I've got some decent saturation going, still chrono boosting my probes. Good use of chrono boost so far, only 21 energy remaining, but they are taking expansions, they are transferring, they have not killed these rocks, transferring a lot of SCV to take out the rocks. He should realize once he's trying to expand that he has so much energy already, or so much money already, he should just start building units, but here we go, trying to squeeze by on the side. My stalkers do spot this and I run away a little bit, but there are tanks on that side too, buddy. So it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to push. They try to push a little bit more, but more tanks over here. They are just so powerful. I've said it since the beginning that tanks are awesome. I didn't say they needed a HP buff or anything like that. Yeah, they did get quite a bit better from the new splash mechanic, but I've always thought they were awesome. If you saw the LZ Gamer game, me and Zai against LZ Gamer, I got tanks and they were freaking amazing. So, and that was before the splash change, so yeah, that's all. Warped in a couple more stalkers here, getting another expansion as well. I'm now up to 8 stalkers, just taking the towers, doing a little bit of scouting. And there is an overlord over here from Lucid, so I'm going to go and do a little bit of harassment with these stalkers. They do travel very fast, even without blink, but with blink, it'll make them even faster. They are continuing to rally men. Protoss player, it looks like he's sending in some probes. I wonder if he's going to be, what is he doing? I don't know. But 2 Vikings going down, a little bit of poor management from Still. Probes are going somewhere. Oh, okay, he's going to use the probes to bait the fire, but this is not going to work. Oh my gosh, that is just a silly move. Probes are just not good, especially if you're inside of the enemy units. But 4 Marines going down in that one shot, and everything is dying. Look at all those tanks. The blue player just lost everything he had, and he has nothing but this base up here. So they are not choosing good ways to approach this tank wall. And apparently Lazy and Bored knows that. Stalker's now retreating back to help if they need it. But looks like they're going to GG. Whoa, big drop going here from Zai. Did not even see that. Rewinding once again because I am just that cool at spotting everything. La la la. Where is that drop? Oh, it looks like he dropped the main up here. What the hell? Are you serious? And that was a while ago. Did they not even notice this or what? That's crazy. Maybe that's why he sent the pros, because he knew they were going to get taken out anyway. They're going for one last ditch attack here. But killed that Expo and even 2 more Vikings as well. Zai going for another base here. But that is the game, you guys. Showing you the power of tanks and not to give up when your fail ally proxy hatches and gets taken out quite easily. So yeah, make sure to spend your money, because that guy could have beat us if he spent all of his money. How much money does this guy have? 810 minerals. He could have given that to someone, and 1,200. So yeah, not the best of opponents here, but fun game nonetheless. It's more entertaining when you're actually playing it and like you think you're losing and then you end up winning. But that's just about it. They're about to leave here in a second. There they go. Thanks for the donations, Bjorn, Troy, aka Spartacus, and Ben, aka Leetworms. And thanks for watching. Oh, fucking shit. Fucking God fucking aim. Jesus shit. Ah.